Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Suzanne, Face to Face Beauty, and today we're talking about eyebrows. Again, it's such an important, very important subject when it comes to makeup, so I thought we'll do another video. And this time I'll use a little darker color so that you can see just a little better. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Suzanne Salazar. I am a Hollywood and European trained makeup artist, and now I want to teach you how to do your makeup. So with eyebrows, you need either an eyebrow pencil, or you can use a brow powder, a pomade, a gel, whatever you have, and the tools that go along with it, like perhaps, whoopsies, an angled brush. So also a spoolie end. Okay, today I'm using a pencil, and this is a Revlon product, and it looks like this. The first part or step in doing an eyebrow is measuring and placing the brow. My technique starts at the top of the nostril. You place that pencil on the top of the nostril, go up and make a little dot at the brow. This is where your brow begins. Then you go at the bottom of the nostril up over the outside corner, and this is where your brow ends. So beginning and end. Next is the high point. How to find the high point? You do that by placing the pencil at the bottom of the nostril over your pupil like this, and there is your high point. So you've got 3 dots. Next step is we're playing connect the dots. So you're gonna go underneath the brow. I'm gonna go really close to the camera here. Go underneath the brow and draw your first line from the beginning to the high point. Just like that. All right, and then from the high point at the bottom to the end. Just like that. Easy peasy. Now I'm gonna go to the top of the high point and go down to the end. And now here is the tricky part. So I'm going to go a couple of millimeters in from the beginning and start right here. Right here, and then I'm going to draw the top of the brow to the high point. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to fill all this in with tiny little strokes of color. And now I'm going to go, excuse me, vertically in my strokes right here at the beginning. Tiny little strokes here. Next part is taking that spoolie after I've placed the color, and now I'm going to brush that color through. And like this. Can you see? I hope you can see. All right. Now, brushing any of the residue off. I think I need a little more. Always check your work. Need a little more here. A little more color and color here. Gonna brush it through again. It takes time. All right, now I'm going to do the other eye real quick, and then we'll move on. Again, the same technique goes here as well. And once you get the hang of it, you'll know where those points are on yourself. I would always measure a client if you're doing somebody else, but when you get to know how to do this and become comfortable with it, you don't need the dots anymore. So very quickly, ends right here. So and let's brush that color through. And I see, well, let's brush the bits off. There we go. I need a little more right here and right there. Okay. Easy peasy. Nice and easy. Okay. I'm going to take a little Q-tip and round this off just a little. I don't want it too square today. There. Okay, so that color has been placed. Now what I'm going to do is take my concealer and concealer brush. That just fell, excuse me. There we go. All right, so I'm taking a cream concealer here and taking my concealer brush. This is a cream concealer. For this job, I like using a cream concealer. Well, I've used liquid concealers. They all work. So I am building a brow frame around that brow now to really clean up that brow. Give it a little highlight too. And place it like this. Okay. What I see a lot is that people leave it like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to blend this out once you've done this. Let's place this here so that I can show you how to properly blend this out in just a moment. Okay, so the color has been placed, or the concealer has been placed. All right. Now I'm going to take my little brush and I'm going to feather this out away from the brow. And then down here as well, bring it out. Just like that. And I'm going to do that on the same, do the same on this side here. And right here. Quick and easy. Okay, now if you need a little more, and I can see I still have quite the brow frame going on, I'm going to take my sponge, my beauty blender, whatever you have, you can use your fingers, and you go over the entire brow frame again, just to really blend that line out. You don't want a harsh line here. You just want a hint of color. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, and then if you want to, then you can now set it with your powder. I have a loose powder here that I'm going to use my little powder brush with, and I'm going to go over the entire brow frame again. Just to set this. Okay, also note, your eyebrows are sisters, not necessarily twins. It's really difficult to make two eyebrows to look absolutely identical unless you're using a template or a stamp. And, you know, our faces don't always match up, and that's what happens, and that's okay. So, now I have set that brow frame my brows look good. I hope you can see this in the camera. The last step that I like to do is take an eyebrow gel and brush it in. This kind of keeps those hairs where you want them, and then I kind of press them in. It's like a hair gel for your brows. There we go. All right, that was it, my dear ladies and gentlemen, on the eyebrow. Until next time, I would love to have you back as a viewer. Be sure to click that subscribe button and of course hit that bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a video. Love to you all.